Babu Owino, the Embakasi East MP, has declared that he is now the party leader for ODM. So, which fraction will he be representing as per now? Because we know the NDC hasn't sat down and decided that it is Babu Owino to be the party leader. As it is formally, it is Dr. Oburu Oginga who is the party leader. But anyway, let us listen to these sentiments from Babu Owino.
There is a storm in ODM, and that storm, people must come together. There must be an NDC that will ensure that that storm is solved. That party should be handed over with an immediate effect, and you are looking at the party leader as we speak. Yes, we don't need to disrespect anybody, but it is our time. There's nothing wrong with Moses, but it is Joshua's time. Yes. That is it. So it is upon you to decide whether you want the weakest Joshua or the strongest Joshua. Whether you want a Joshua who is Moses' age mate, or older than Moses, or a Joshua who is younger than Moses. And that is what I can tell you. This is politics. We will play it as it comes, because we are leaders who've been elected in this country. You saw the polls the other day, spoke very well. The poll stated clearly that Babu Owino should be the party leader at 33%, followed by my father, Honorable Dr. Oburu Odinga at 10%, followed by Gladys Wanga at 7%, and then the others shared 1%. So clearly, the people have spoken.
Well, there are two things to read in that statement that Babu Owino has made. Number one, it's either the NDC sits down and makes sure that Babu Owino is the party leader. No choice. Two, it's either Babu Owino is the party leader or nothing else. Maybe you can ask yourself, why is Babu Owino so sure of this? Why is Babu Owino fighting for this? Remember, there is an arrangement or negotiations that the ODM want to enter with the UDA, that is the ruling party in government. And this arrangement, supporting President William Samoei Ruto, is non-negotiable. And they want to get into what we are calling zoning. Now, zoning is whereby if we are political parties that are coming together to create a coalition, there are those areas which we term as our strongholds. So, in our strongholds, where Party A is strong, Party B does not field a candidate. Now, in this case, let's say in the Nyanza region, where ODM is deemed so popular, you wouldn't expect now UDA, should they get into an agreement, you wouldn't expect UDA to field a candidate in Kakamega. You wouldn't expect UDA to field a candidate in Busia or in Homa Bay or in Migori, in Kisumu. You wouldn't expect that. On the other hand, you wouldn't expect maybe ODM to field a candidate in Nakuru, to field a candidate in Naivasha, to field a candidate in Nandi, to field a candidate in Central Region, and most probably in Nairobi gubernatorial seat. And Babu Owino has already declared his interest to vie for the gubernatorial seat. So, Babu knows so well, when he plays to be that respectable and good son, at the end of the day, they will tell him, kindly step down because we've agreed with the ruling party about zoning. So kindly step down out of this gubernatorial race and let us support the one candidate the ruling party is offering. In this case, most probably it is still going to be Johnson Sakaja. And we know how Babu Owino has been conducting oversight on that Sakaja's government and bringing in the irresponsibilities that are outwardly shown with the Nairobi governor. So Babu Owino knows so well that he's not going to be given that party ticket to vie for the gubernatorial seat. So if he needs to do that, he needs to be the party leader who actually is issuing instructions and not being at a certain managerial position whereby he will just be told to go this, do this, go left, do right, maybe to measure his loyalty in the party. Now, if you look on the fresh blood that is in the party, we are talking about Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, Caleb Amisi, and Winnie Odinga. They are the engine of the party. They have demonstrated well enough that they can drive this party because, party is associated with support. Support comes with energy. Energy associated with youth. Now, you cannot claim that you want the fruits of a tree, yet the roots of the tree you are claiming you want to cut them off. That is what I can liken to trying and throw Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna under the carpet and to be irrelevant in ODM. Babu Owino has been the leader who has always been mobilizing, bringing in the youth for the support of the party, who subscribes to the ideologies and believes in the ideologies of ODM. So you cannot say that you want to do away with him, because the party already is broken. And truth be told, Winnie Odinga already sent some message the other day by having a parallel rally in Kamukunji. You see, the turnout was so massive and organic as compared to the ones we saw held by Oburu Oginga in Kakamega town, and one in Butere organized by Wycliffe Oparanya. So this was a direct message that we respect you, but again, we are not fools. When Winnie Odinga said that you cannot copy-paste Baba, you can copy-paste Raila Odinga, it is that Raila was having his own unique characters. So you cannot just take his character and bestow upon Oburu Oginga. That was an outright message. It didn't signal conflict between the two, but that was just a pure truth. Now, in ODM, why I'm saying it's already broken. Remember when Rigathi Gachagua came and gave a dossier that Ali Hassan Joho, the CS for Mining and Blue Economy, has been tasked with breaking the ODM in coastal region. We took it as a joke, but since he's been vindicated because reports suggest that Joho will try demand for the leadership of ODM, which outrightly he will not be given, will go on register his party and therefore dilute the influence of ODM in the coastal region. So, why does ODM find itself at crossroads? Because we have a lady who is the bloodline of Raila Amolo Odinga. And as we know, I've been telling you that ODM is like a company that is privately owned, and its leadership resides on inheritance. And therefore, as much as we also maybe will support that Babu Owino be the party leader, the question is, will the other members subscribe to that? The good thing is that we could see Winnie Odinga has already aligned himself with Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, and Caleb Amisi, which are actually the strong, energetic youth within the ODM. Or even if not youth, they are just years beyond youth. Still they have the energy and the muscles to move in crowds and bring in supporters who subscribe to the ideologies of the party. Anyway, do you see ODM going beyond 2027 or beyond 2026 while it's intact with all these hula baluza that we are seeing within the party? What's your take? Will Babu Owino be able to secure the leadership of the party? Or will there be a paradigm shifter that will say, to hell with you, do whatever you want? What fraction are you moving with? Give me your take in the comment section below. If you love content of this nature and you're watching from my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button. So anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the unscripted talks here in Dab Radio. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dab Radio ndio mpango mzima.